Alright, I'm going to take this time right now to address something I get asked about a lot, and I never have really addressed it the way that I should, and that's the front ends of these handle scales here. Now, a lot of people will leave these square like this. I don't like that. I mean, you may, I don't know, but they tend to, even when you round these over, it's just an uncomfortable fit. I like them to kind of be angled here at the front to where my fingers can come into a pinch grip in case I'm skinning something or working on something. And so I'm going to kind of show you how I do that. So the first thing I do is when I first cut these handle scales, they'll be rough here on the end. I'll pin them back together. Okay, and then I'm going to go over to the grinder and show you what I do. Alright, the first thing I do is I check and make sure my platen is square with my table. And then I come in and work the fronts of the handle scales to get them nice and even. Now at this point, if you don't mind them being square, you can just clean this up and then you're good to go. If you want to angle them, like I'm fixing to show you how to do, we will go over with a pencil. And what I'm going to do is come in here and just draw a line across the front end. I do that on both. Okay, and then now I'm going to angle my platen and get set up to grind the angle on these. Alright, so I've got the angle set on my platen here. What I'll kind of do is just kind of eyeball it and see if I like the angle that it's at. We're going to kind of be about that right there, which is about where I like it. Now on some knives I'll move the pin back further and have more of an aggressive angle there. But I'm pretty pleased with where this sits at. Now, most of your 2x72 platens will angle like this without a problem. If you do not have a 2x72 grinder, the little Harbor Freight grinders, their table will angle, which will still allow you to work. You can also do this with a file. It'll take a while, but I've done it with a file before. And just come in and draw your lines on where you want it to be at, and then just start slowly removing the wood. So there's ways to do this without having to have an expensive grinder. But I'm going to go ahead and turn on the grinder and grind this and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to have my grinder turned down to about 25% on the VFD. This is Osage orange. It's extremely dense, tough wood, and going much higher than that it will start to burn. I've got an 80 grit belt on here, so let's work it nice and slow. Alright, so there you go, nice and even. And now I'll just move on to hand sanding the front ends of these, and then we won't be too far out from gluing this knife up. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, there's how she turned out. I appreciate y'all for joining me for this build. If you would, hit that sub button down below. Ring the notification bell to be notified when this content when it posts. Like I said, I appreciate you very much for watching. You all have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.